Hi guys, welcome. Scatlink here, we're off for an unboxing of the Super Nintendo Classic Mini. It came out today, and I actually have one in my hands, and I got a bit of a deal off of it. Because, you know, Amazon and their Amazon Prime stuff, as well as their deals that they do when you pre-order stuff. If it's cheaper at the time that you pre-order it, but it gets more expensive later, you get it cheaper. I mean, let's just say about about a tenner off of it, so pretty chuffed about that. We're going to unbox it, and yeah, I'm going to do a live stream later on today, which will probably already have happened by the time this video goes up, so that will be archived on the YouTube, but only the StarFox 2 stuff, because, you know, I pretty much covered a few of these games already as Let's Plays, so, you know, I'll probably pop those in the cards at some point, I don't know. But regardless, let's get unboxing. So, first it's not gonna be too big of an issue to unbox this, because it's like, you know, you're gonna get the same stuff as you would from any Super Nintendo at the time. I never personally unboxed a Super Nintendo though. The one that I got, which is one right here, pretty grey looking. I inherited it from my dad, but this one isn't the particular one I inherited from my dad. That one kind of had a sticky reset button, but this one in particular was my dad's second one, and then I inherited it, and, you know, Metroid 2 with the Super Game Boy and all that. But basically what we're going to do, along with the controller and all that, is that we're going to compare sizes as well as feel and texture, because that's kind of like one of the main things you want to do when you're doing an unboxing of this sort of thing. So I'm going to just pop it out. They're actually, I think Nyko, the company Nyko, are selling like a carry case for this sort of thing, so you can take it with you on the go. But why not just take the box itself? I mean, it's already flat packed enough for it. And don't know where to put the box. I guess I'll just pop it down there. But got the operations manual if we really need it. It's very Famicom-ish, actually. Get it in the lighting there. It's very Famicom-ish. I mean, I don't think our ones come like that. It just came like what the Wii and Wii U and Switch ones do. They're just very plain. Oh, that's a controller. That's a controller. Oh, wow. So, before I take anything else out of the box, this is how it's all packaged. Nice and neat in the box. So, obviously, that's the unit. These two down here are the controllers. They're the wires. It's pretty simple. And, oh, we've got stuff underneath. So, first of all, we've got a controller. Let's get that out first. That feels a bit odd. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just having a feel. This one's the new one. This one's the original. You can tell because it's got like a slight yellow. Can you tell because of the slight yellow tint? I can't tell because it's the thing. But truth be told, this is the old one, and yeah, you can tell. Actually, yeah, that's an easy way of telling if it's an old one or not, because the old one will have a thicker. If I do that, the old one has a thicker wire. So the bottom one is the old one, and on the back, that one says Nintendo 2, Nintendo MODCLV 202. So that's the new one, but the old ones actually say Super NES Power Controller. So that's an original. And the thing is, I don't know if it's just because it's new, because this one does have a little bit of a grimy feel to it because of how old it is, but this one feels a little bit smoothed over, but this one feels a little rougher. However, the control pad doesn't feel as squishy. It feels a lot more because if you listen to this, I don't know if you can, that's me pressing in the control pad, and that's me pressing in a button. It doesn't have the same feel with the new one. I mean, I don't know if I can't really describe it. It's like when the AVGN describes controls. You can't really describe it, you just got to feel for it. I mean, it feels normal. The buttons feel the same roundness. They don't have the same squishiness, but it has more of a click feel to it. But the analog, the start and select switches are still rubbery nubs instead of plastic little bits. I'm guessing those were for the show-off versions, I guess. But yeah, so that's the comparison to the originals, and of course the major comparison is the connector ports. So if I get that out, it's the standard Wii U remote connection, while this one's the standard original. Yeah, no comparison really. you would have to get an adapter to make the old ones work, which people do have. I'm not going to say that they don't exist, because they do. So that's that. So I'll just pop that controller down behind me there. Sorry that they're not on the screen a lot. It's because my microphone's down here and I'm messing about with it on my lap. So yeah. So I'll leave the other controller for now because I don't need, because it's the same thing. So what else have we got in the box here? We've got a USB to micro USB wire, but no actual plug. So that means I can plug it into my laptop or just any other USB to mains plug adapter that I have. So that's cool. And of course we get a HDMI wire, Nintendo branded. Sweet. So that's very cool as well. But the pièce de résistance, the actual device. Let me see if I put this down here. I don't plan these out very well. It is tiny. It's flipping You know, I have seen the Game Explain like show off the actual device, but you never know how tiny it is until you actually have it in your hands. It is literally what it looks like in an advert. It's tiny beyond belief. Look at that. It does have the same texture actually. This time it does actually feel on point. It's crazy. It's a shame that the cartridge thing doesn't pop in though. It could have been a little bit more authentic with that. But yeah, it's so weird. I mean, look. Here's the original. I'll just keep it close to me so it's not so big. Look at that. Look at that size difference. It's crazy. So it's like you haven't got the ports on the bottom, which is understandable. The label positions are not in the same position. So if I just do that, the label position is not in the same position. In fact, most of the information is engraved under this middle bit here. If I can get it in light and focus, there we go. Because on here, there's like literally nothing here, and all the information's on this little sticker here. And of course, it's lighter. There's not a lot of stuff in there. You can't push the eject button in, even though it does have a little bit of give, actually. I can feel it, like, placed on there, and I can press it, but it doesn't actually go in as much as this does. But, like, if I do this, that's me trying to push in this button, which is this button. But yeah, reset button doesn't go in all the way. It doesn't have a lot of give at all. Just a button, just a button. But this one has way more give. Not as much give, but it still has more give. And of course, you have the switch on button. Actually, can I do the trick? Hey, I had some residual power left in there. That's a thing that's quite common with Super Nintendos. And of course, here, not as mechanical. It's just a switch. Because on this one, you can actually feel the mechanics of the stuff, like activating and stuff. It sounds a lot more clunky and mechanical when this one just feels like a light switch. So that's a teeny little thing. Now, how am I going to put the controllers in? Well, as it was revealed, there is a little slit right there. You get your thumb in there. That pops out. Then you bend it that way, and there you have your controller ports. To be fair, I don't like that. I feel like they should have done what they did with the NES Classic Edition, because you know that when they have the two ports for the two controllers, I mean the ports were squares, so they were similar for you know, the Wii connectors. But the thing is that of course they're not the same shape as those, so of course they had to hide them in some way. So they basically just put like a little plane that you just have to like pop that out and fold it over, and then you have access to the actual ports. And it's still I just noticed. Notice how it says 1 there and 2 there. When you open it up, if I can keep it on screen, it still says 1 and 2 in the corners there. If I can get it in the light so it can focus. This is what I get for having a 720p HD camera. I need 1080p. But yeah, yeah, like I said, not really much of an unboxing, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show off the home menu in this video, along with the first level of StarFox 1, so that we can have the unlock screen show up for StarFox 2, so that when we start the stream, we can go straight into StarFox 2, which has already happened at the time this video goes up, but you get what I'm saying. So, at least then you know why I didn't show that off, because it's going to be shown off in this video. So let me set this up. Which shouldn't be too long because, you know, only 2 ports, plug and play, no cartridges needed. No cartridges. But yeah, so I'm going to set this up. We're going to get some footage of the home menu, beating the first level of StarFox 1. I'm going to do it on the easy level, of course. And with that, we'll be able to, you know, do other stuff. And of course, because these use the Wii controllers, you can use the Classic controllers, the Classic Controller Pros, and you can also use the PDP or Hori GameCube fight pads that you can use on Wii and Wii U. So keep that in mind as well. And if you press the home buttons on those controllers, which these controllers lack, it pretty much acts as this button. It's a built-in home button, effectively so. So with that, see you guys for some footage. Hi guys, welcome to the footage part of this unboxing. I just booted up and this is what it is. Sadly though, the footage is only 720p, and since my web cam is only 720p, this video is going to be 720p because I expected the footage to be 1080. But then again, considering that everything is in a retro style, as well as everything being, you know, 16-bit, it's probably not going to be any higher than 720 anyway. So I can see why that was a default thing, because I tried to mess with the settings on my Roxio, didn't want to take a 1080 output, unless I can change that, but I'm not entirely too sure. I'm guessing it's only 720, just so you guys know. But yes, I have my I have it all set up using the official controller, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. That's oh wow, it just that's it. And look at that little present in the middle. Let's scroll over there. Clear stage 1 in StarFox 2 unlock, and look what's next to it. Wait, what I need to unlock it with. Secret Man's 2? Oh yeah, of course it is 2-player, isn't it? Because there's 3 characters, and actually, considering that there are 3 characters in every party, you would think that if you used like a multi-tap or something, you could do 3 players with the 4 slots, but I don't know. I'm just getting distracted by having a look at all this, but yeah, it's first physical copy that we get, am I right? The thing is that these are all the North American ROMs with all the North American box art, but there's obviously a reason for that, because Europe never got Earthbound, and Europe never got, where is it, Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars until both Wii Virtual Console for Mario RPG and Wii U Virtual Console, and later on, new Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console with Earthbound. So, just thought I'd mention that right now. So yeah, let's just get on to what we are supposed to be doing here. I mean, we've got Sort, which is by 2-player games, recently played, which is none of them, so they're just default. Times played, which is default by release date, which obviously, this being at the very end, or by publisher, which I think is the current setup, yes, because it's in alphabetical from publisher, so obviously Nintendo would be roughly in the middle, which they are, and then you've got like Capcom being at the beginning, and then you got Square being at the back here because of being X. Yeah, it all makes a lot of sense. So that's nice to show off. So let's go in here and let's boot it up. Hopefully the footage ain't gonna be breaking. Oh my god, the frame rate! It's smoother than what it was before, but it's still pretty choppy considering the game itself. Yeah, look at that. Right, let's skip that. Wait, how do I put on borders? I guess because this is unboxing, I better show that off. Can I press select or something for that? No, I have to press home. I have to reach down and press the machine. To be fair, the wire is still not long enough for me to sit away from my TV and have the system sitting on my desk. I still have to like put it on the middle of the floor like the Atari. So, I don't know. I guess that's alright because I still got to reach down to press home. But then again, I could be using like I said, any other Wii controller like Wii Classic Pro, or one of the fight pads from PDP or Hori, so I could have used one of those, or just a third-party Hori controller, so, or third-party in general, so that's kind of thing. So how do I access suspend point list? So I can save that and do a rewind if I want to, but, oh yeah, X is for rewind, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. Display, here we go. CRT filter, pixel perfect, 4x3. You know what, let's go pixel perfect. And because it's StarFox, let's have this, I guess. Yeah, because it's like all 3D wireframe. If I was going to play StarFox 2, I'll probably have that border because that looks pretty cool. But for this one, I'm going to have this. I don't want to have just no border. So yeah, we'll do that. So let's boot this game back up. Oh, if I hit reset, I have to start from the beginning. Okay. Oh my god, it actually changes colour as well. That's going to work so well. This actually looks really nice. It's basically a super... It's like a Super Nintendo player, like the Game Boy player, where you can make like different borders for your games and stuff. So you pretty much got that for this as well. I haven't played this in a while. Buttons feel alright, but like I said, they're a bit more clicky and less squidgy, if that makes sense. Let's go to the game. We only need to do the one level, so it doesn't matter if I screw up or anything. Yeah, I want to be on level 1, because I need to beat level 1 Corneria in order to unlock StarFox 2, and that's what we're setting out to do. Since the unboxing was a little bit shorter, we can have a little bit more actual footage. Good luck! So if you remember when I announced that the Super Nintendo was actually a thing in an update video, I actually used the original game on the original hardware for the intro, and of course it was quite blurry. But now we got it ultra sharp. Actually, I might have to scan lines actually, because we can literally see the resolution of all the pixels. But then again, if I press home, I'll need to make a save state in order to get back to where I am. Screw it! We're not having scan lines. It'll probably wreak havoc on the bloody encoding anyway. And the compression that YouTube does. There we go. Sadly, no aiming reticule, which I do actually not like. There we go. Got it. I love this music. I forget what the boost button is. Oh, it's X. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm not the best at this game. I used to be pretty good, but I'm not the best anymore. Especially since this game actually feels like it is running a little bit faster than I'm used to. That's probably because it's the NTSC versions of the games, not the PAL versions, which is what I have, of course, because I live in the UK. But I know for a fact that in order to get 100% completion in every level, you have to actually kill every enemy, and that's not the easiest thing to do. But I'm actually starting to get a bit better now. Sorry, Peppy. Luckily, my shots don't actually do damage to you. Can I shoot this thing? There we go. Yeah, maybe yours, Peppy, but you weren't going to kill it, let's be fair. Because, like I was about to say, to be fair, that's like, the characters in this particular version of the game are pretty useless. Keeping them alive is just for extra points and 1-ups. They just fly around and show you stuff. Like how Slippy was like showing us how to maneuver, even though you'd think of all people it would be Peppy showing us that, or even Falco by showing off. But no, it's Slippy! Freaking Slippy! Can I shoot this guy? It's like off the screen. There we go. You know when you fly high up and the game like puts those arrows on the screen telling you, no, you can't be doing that, go back down, go back on screen, and it's like... Most of the time when I'm trying to shoot enemies on StarFox 64, that's the exact same thing that happens. It's like I can never actually stay on screen. I'm going to knock a couple of these down, because why not? You know what? Bomb. Yeah! And the best thing about the bombs in this game is that they actually are screen clear nukes. So it kind of helps if you can't, like, navigate your way around, but they do take a while to go off, unlike in the previous game where you couldn't, like, show off. I need to slow down here. There we go. I need some shield pad. I flew through that ring. Why did I not get health? There we go. Incoming enemy. That's another thing about this game. This game not only was one of the first true 3D games of its era on a system that shouldn't even be able to even conceive 3D. Despite how limited it actually is, it's still an impressive feat. But it also had pretty good voice acting for the time as well. I mean, like, we just had, even though it was, like, incredibly compressed, you could clearly hear that, say, incoming enemy through a radio. Sorry, I got interrupted again, of course. It's like, not even when it's a main bloody video, but you get what I'm saying when it comes to, like, the voice acting. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, like, even when you, like, choose a mission, it's like, good luck, and it's pretty, that voice clip's pretty clear, so this game is really impressive for its time, in terms of its actually having, like, voice clips and able to do 3D on a 16-bit system, while the rumoured 64-bit, Atari Jaguar couldn't even do basic 3D with that freaking flying game of Where Did You Learn to Fly? So, there we go. We've done it. Even though I barely lived. So, now, we get to blast off with this awesome music. I'm probably out of tune because I can't hear the music that well. But that's so I don't get echo. 99%? Where was the 1% that I missed? I'm actually kind of surprised I got that close to 100% in that level. Maybe it's because I took too much damage, maybe? I'm not too sure. But I beat that level, so if I hit home... Let's see what happens. Can I... Oh! I didn't do that! It's automatic! There we go. You unlocked StarFox 2, and that's the only time you're going to see that cutscene. Unless there is a way to factory reset this machine. Is there a way of doing that? System reset. That's how you would do it. Okay. So you can see it again if you want to. And if you want to, like, you know, get rid of all your save data as well as your save states and all that. Because you get 4 per game, by the way, instead of the 1 that you would normally get from, you know, Wii U Virtual Console and stuff like that. Or 3DS Virtual Console, depending on what you play on. My gameplay demo, I don't know if I'll... Well, I do want screen reduction on. I'll leave all that on for now. Hey, I wasn't done doing stuff. Why did you go into demo immediately? Excuse me. Language? Yeah, we already had that when we booted up. Legal notices? Yeah, we all know. Yeah, that's basically just having all the rights from, or stuff like that. Manuals. To view the original game manuals on your smart device, just scan that in. So yeah, there we go. We got StarFox 2. So, it's actually past 4:30 now, and I've got to do something for the moment. So I guess my stream's going to happen at 5. But of course, this video is going to come out after that. So that's how we unlock StarFox 2. Showed you the home menu. Showed you what we can do. Didn't show off the save states, but that's pretty much self-explanatory. You just make a save state. You can rewind a bit. There you go. So, standard emulator stuff, and it's all nice and whatnot, and we've also got some Famicom stuff in the background as well. So, with that guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys for whatever I do. I mean, hell, if I'm going to capture games from, footage from any of these games, I'm going to use this machine, because, you know, HD. So, with that, see you guys next time.